Hi everybody, this is Merav. Today I'm going to teach you how to add an Ad Agency Zone sidebar to your article. You have to have iJoomla Ad Agency installed in order to use this feature. If you don't have it, go to adagency.ijoomla.com and you can get it there, or you can find more information. So basically, Ad Agency is a really great and powerful banner or advertising extension for Joomla, and it allows you to manage advertisers and banners and very powerful stuff. So we just allow you a very quick and easy way to add those ads inside your articles. So inside Sidebar Manager, click on New, and on Type select Ad Agency Zone. Now this is what you're going to see. You must have a Joomla Ad Agency installed in order to use this feature. So we're going to get out of this and install Ad Agency, or go ahead and buy it and you'll be able to download it immediately. So here I am installing a Joomla Ad Agency. You have to make sure that you install at least the component and the zone module. This one. The rest you don't really have to install right now. So let's take a look at what's happening on the back end of Ad Agency. Here you can see that we have zones, and we have some zones by default, and it has some banners by default. So we can already use it right off the bat in order just to test it to see how it looks like. So we have left zone, right zone, and floating and transition and pop-ups, which I don't recommend to use it right now. It's a little more advanced. Left and right zones, they have just regular banners. Let's go back to iJoomla Sidebars. Once again, we're going to go to Sidebars Manager. Click on New, and then on Type select Ad Agency Zone. Now, where before we saw an error, we're going to see all the published zones of Ad Agency. So I'm going to choose right zone. Of course, you have to add a name. This name is not going to show on the front end, and you can add a heading as well. Now the heading is going to show on the front end. If it's an advertisement, I suggest you just leave it empty. Okay, and you need to choose a style. Now right now I have a style that's 300 pixels wide. Let's see how it looks like. The next step would be to save this sidebar. Now you're going to see that this sidebar has a tag. We're going to copy this tag and add it to the article. You can add it anywhere inside the article. In this case, I'm going to add it in the beginning. I'm going to save, and this is how it looks like on the front end. It's just using the default banners inside that zone that already exists. Of course, you're going to have to change those banners to be your own banners. Okay. Now, as you can see, there's a problem here. The style is the width of the style is way too big, way too wide. So we're going to fix that. We also see the title of the zone, and we see advertise here. We don't want all that. So let's go and fix it right now. We're going to choose first a style that's better, that's more narrow. So I'm going to choose 160 or 120 light green and see how it looks like. That's a little too narrow, so I'm going to choose, let's say, 160. That's a little better. The cool thing is that you can always change it, you know? You don't have to be stuck with the styles that we give you. You can create your own styles, or you can change the styles. For example, I think it should be a little narrower than that, maybe like 20 pixels narrower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. I'm going to click on the style here, and I'm going to change it to 140. I'm also going to change the name of the style so that I remember how wide it is. Now remember, if you're using this style for another sidebar, then it's going to change it to all the sidebars that you're using it for. So maybe it's a better idea to even create a new sidebar altogether. Now you can also always make a copy. You can make a copy of a sidebar just by choosing the sidebar that you want, make a copy, and then make the changes that you want. Let's see how it looks like. Now this looks a lot better because the banners are centered. Now let's get rid of this title over here. We have to go back to iJoomla Ad Agency. Open the zone. Here it is. And here where it says show title, we're going to choose no. Another thing we want to get rid of is the advertise here link. Unless you want to have it, you can still have it if you want to, but in my case I just want to remove it. So here it says show advertise here link. It says at the bottom I'm going to choose do not show. By the way, having the link is a good idea if you want to attract advertisers, and you know, when they click on it, it will take them to the advertiser panel that they can apply to be an advertiser and stuff like that. So let's refresh and see how it looks like. Now this is starting to look really good. We don't have the title, we don't have the advertise here, so it's looking pretty good. And this is it. This is how you add an ad agency sidebar with iJoomla and with iJoomla sidebars. Thank you.